just the constant diving has to stop.
Audio Jungle.
Speak about the penalties because Jurgen Klopp's had a bit of a go at United and the Premier League and the FA and the referees in total, really. Yeah. So United last year in the 18-19 season, they had 32 penalties given, and Liverpool have won 30 since 2015. Now, for me, Klopp's been saying like, "Oh, all the referees will give United penalties and everything like that." I don't
Is he
think
wrong?
No, but if you think about it, I know Liverpool have got like nimble players and stuff like that. But if you look at our front three, we've got Martial, Rashford, Greenwood. They're all players that would go down for a penalty. Not like Mane, who will stay on his feet and go to the goal. All of our players and Bruno, Pogba, they'll all go down. But if you think about Liverpool, Wijnaldum's a rock, Henderson's a rock, Milner's a rock, Fabinho's a rock. None of their midfield trio is going to go down for a penalty. So you're relying on the front three. Sometimes it's Jota and Firmino, of course, and then Salah and Mane. But then again, they just score goals from open play. They don't have to go down for penalties. And even if they did, I still think they would get given penalties.
But was it you who sent that clip? I think it was Arsenal were playing someone, and there was a foul given, and the player actually turns around and goes, "Are you kidding me? He's built like a brick. Shit, how does he go down like that?"
But yeah, I think, don't get me, Klopp's got sort of a point, but I don't think it was necessary because that's just another thing to blame on the game why they didn't win.
I was just going to say, there's nothing in the rules saying that Ole can't put in his play style to try and win penalties. Like, there's nothing again, like in the rules that says you're not allowed to try and win penalties if they are a penalty and they're given. Like, you can interpret into your play style, let's just run at the centre backs and maybe they'll give away some fouls inside or outside the box and then you win a penalty. Like, there's a difference between diving and actually being fast and trying to win the penalties.
Harry Kane, last World Cup, did win a lot of free kicks by strategically almost allowing himself to get fouled and dragging out what the foul should have been. But we've reached a point in football where every single player on the pitch is trying to appeal for a dive. Klopp's not doing that, and I think he's missed a trick in this first half of the season, but it does need to change. There's so many stoppages now just because someone's gone down for a tap on the shoulder. And it was a joke 5 years ago when people were saying, "Oh, you flick a footballer and fall over." But now it's genuinely true.
Because people know they can get away with it now. So you're telling me nobody else would do it? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody would do it.
Because they get a penalty for it. I'm saying VAR and just the FA in general need to say, hang on, there's so many dives going on right now. This isn't right.
Well, Ollie said in his interview the other day saying, so Klopp's come out and said this, but then look at the semi-final last year. That their referee was totally biased in most United fans' heads towards Chelsea in the semi-finals of the FA Cup because we should have had about 2 penalties in that game and we didn't even get one. And now it's happening to Klopp and he doesn't like it either. So it's just going to be a trend that keeps on going. It's going to be never ending. Yeah.
There's always going to be arguments about bias, but just the constant diving has to stop.
I mean, that's why VAR was brought in to stop like people diving and then them get booked for it. But they're adjusting the rules so much to what is a dive and what isn't that we can't even tell anymore. And something needs to change with VAR as quick as possible.